Hello everyone. In this lecture, we're going to look at the micronutrients that are very important for exercise. Why do micronutrients matter during exercise? Micronutrients play a vital role in energy production, recovery, and overall health. And they also support energy metabolism, muscle recovery, and well-being. Common micronutrient deficiencies in athletes. Athletes are at risk for deficiencies due to increased nutrient needs and dietary restrictions, which impact their performance. Reason being here is that high energy expenditure, specific dietary preferences, and restrictions may lead to these deficiencies. The oxygen carrier. Iron is one of the micronutrients that are very essential for transporting oxygen to muscles and tissues. Low iron levels can result in fatigue and a decline in athletic performance. Iron deficiency can lead to symptoms such as fatigue, which can hamper an athlete's performance. And iron deficiency has been found to be very prevalent, especially among female athletes, due to factors such as menstruation. Symptoms of iron deficiency may include weakness, reduced aerobic capacity, fatigue, shortness of breath, paleness, reduced immune function. And sources of iron are varied. You can get iron from plant sources and from animal sources. And some of these iron-rich foods include lean meat, beans, fortified cereals, and leafy greens. How can you enhance iron absorption? One, by consuming vitamin C, which can enhance iron absorption. And athletes can also optimize iron absorption by pairing iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources. Calcium is also important for maintaining bone health and muscle function. It provides a solid foundation for athletes, hence reducing the risk of fractures and injuries. Calcium also supports muscle contraction and nerve transmission, essential for athletic performance. Adequate calcium intake can lead to weakened bones and compromised muscle function. That is inadequate calcium intake. Bone adaptation to exercise. Weight-bearing exercises promote bone adaptation and density, such as running, jumping, and resistance training. These exercises subject bones to stress, making them denser and stronger. And this adaptation is very essential for athletes to withstand the repetitive impact of their sports and reduce the risk of stress fractures. Vitamin D also helps the body to absorb calcium from the intestines. And calcium also in turn is deposited in bones, which makes them stronger. Both of these two nutrients, calcium and vitamin D, are vital for maintaining optimal bone health, especially in athletes with high calcium requirements. Calcium intake in athletes. Athletes lose significant amounts of calcium through sweating during intense workouts. And guidelines have to consider an athlete's age, the gender, the sport, and the training intensity. And it's very important to consult a nutritionist or a healthcare provider for personalized recommendations of these nutrients. Stress fractures. Calcium deficiency weakens bones, which makes them more susceptible to stress fractures, which can lead to prolonged recovery periods and hinder an athlete's performance and training progress. You can also supplement calcium when dietary intake alone cannot meet an athlete's calcium needs. Still, it's very important to consult a healthcare professional for appropriate dosage and monitoring. Suggested general daily intake values for iron and calcium have not yet been determined, but it's very important to emphasize the need for individualized recommendations which are based on specific factors. Magnesium is also one of the nutrients that are very essential during exercise and is required for over 300 processes in the body, including energy metabolism, DNA replication, and bone tissue formation. Its deficiency can result from poor intake or digestion problems that may lead to muscle spasms, CVDs, and osteoporosis. The daily recommended intake is 300 to 400 milligrams to compensate for losses. Exercise can temporarily decrease magnesium levels, and so it's very important not to exercise before measuring blood levels. Zinc is also one important nutrient for muscle energy production, protein synthesis, and thyroid function. Its deficiency may occur with people that have dietary restrictions like vegetarians, and supplementation does not enhance exercise performance. And excess intake may also increase the risk of CVDs. Selenium and copper, these are antioxidant nutrients that are very important in antioxidant metabolism, and exercise-induced reactive oxygen species formation may slightly increase their requirements. And there is no evidence to support selenium or copper supplementation. Vitamins such as vitamin B6, B12, and folate are also very crucial for various metabolic functions, including cell division, neurotransmitter synthesis, and amino acid production. And their deficiencies can lead to anemia, that is B6 and folate, or neurological damage, that is for B12. The blood levels are a good indicator of these vitamins, and they can vary among individuals. Adequate dietary intake can generally prevent deficiency. However, supplements should only be used when a deficiency is clinically diagnosed. Vitamin D, as earlier stated, is very essential for bone health, immune function, and muscle function. And it's very common for athletes to have deficiencies, especially those with limited sun exposure. A target blood concentration of 75 to 100 nanomoles per liter is generally recommended. And supplementation is safe but should not exceed the upper limit of 100 micrograms per day. Antioxidant vitamins. Exercise increases the formation of reactive oxygen species that increase the levels of oxidative stress. And therefore, it's very important to consume antioxidant supplemental vitamins such as vitamin C and E, which do not enhance performance but may be counterproductive. A balanced diet with fruits and vegetables can also maintain an antioxidant balance in the body. Micronutrient testing. It's very important to regularly test for the levels of micronutrients in the body, and this can help an athlete identify deficiencies and also allows for timely adjustments in the athlete's diet or supplementation plan. Monitoring also ensures optimal performance and reduces the risk of nutrition-related health issues. So from this, we can see that micronutrients are very, very essential for athletes. For example, calcium, iron, zinc, magnesium, and also some important vitamins such as the B complex vitamins B6, folate, and B12, and then also the antioxidant vitamins such as vitamin E and vitamin C. So this is what we have about the macronutrients important for exercises. Thank you.